You're listening to Party Nerds Weekly.
Wake up, nerds. It's been a week. Good God, and there's a lot to discuss. You know, when we first scheduled this and wanted to put this out there to the public, this was literally going to be our spoiler review for Deadpool and Wolverine. It's going to include that as well. But it was just too big of a week, so we have to now fit a lot of shit in here. Because San Diego Comic-Con, obviously, with Marvel's announcements in Hall H Saturday night, literally bolstered anything that was basically possible. It was probably the wildest fucking news that happened on that Saturday because a whole lot was going on. What's up? Yo, what's up, nerds? What's up, Mateo? How you doing, man?
What's up, dog?
But, bro, Haas is here. Jorge's here. Ralphie's here. See that?
So kind of you to join us.
Yeah. See, it's magic.
Well, first off, before we get into the semantics and stuff like that, I had to figure out like my name. So
This ain't no preacher
I had to
moment.
get that. It really wasn't a preacher moment. But hey, listen, I like that you guys are prepared for me.
Good to see you,
Hello.
Ralph. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I hate this shit.
Go.
But
All right, let's get
it started. To get it started, because it was a big week. This is the portion where we pretty much want to talk about Deadpool and Wolverine because it feels like that news just got overshadowed somewhat. What's up, Biggs? It got shadowed. It did get overshadowed somewhat Saturday, but we're back to it. We got to literally like collect ourselves and bring ourselves back in to what that movie did to us. So for everybody that got a chance to see it, I mean, Ralphie, Oz, Jorge, even though he pirated
Ralphie. Go, Ralphie. Go.
Yeah, Ralphie, we ain't heard your perspective. Go ahead.
And then spoilers.
Boy, say what you like.
I was gonna sit there. I'm gonna go ahead and sit there and say for all those that did not see the movie, guess what?
You about to get these hands from Real Baker, bro.
A lot of times. With that being said, movie to me was entertaining. It was very, very entertaining. It was expected what I expected. Whatever Baker said, I'm not bothered by that. Just know that this film, 9 out of 10. Okay, 9 out of 10, and we have to thank Channing Tatum.
Stop.
You got to thank that brother right there. Channing Tatum, Wesley Snipes.
All right, go ahead.
Okay?
Keep cooking. Go
Let me
ahead.
rock. Y'all are too early about
keep
this.
cooking, Ralphie.
First
keep
off,
cooking.
think about it like this. One, shout outs to how the movie was very contained. I didn't feel like it was all over the place. That was a beautiful kind of like thing to enjoy. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, oh, I gotta be jumping into all these variants and all this type of stuff. No, it was kind of like right here. And I like the send off, especially as well too with like 20th Century. They didn't bash him, which was like that's beautiful. That's the most Canadian thing ever.
The credits roll.
So
I feel like that was a good homage. Yes.
Hell yeah.
But even during the whole thing, you didn't have like terrible, characters and stuff like that. And it was just like, again, it was a good fromage of just characters and actors and actresses, and it was beautifully meshed. But when that Channing Tatum Gambit came out, okay, when that Channing Tatum with that comic accurate suit, and then the moment he opened up his mouth, and that's when you lost me. But I'm happy we had that. I'm happy we got to experience that. I'm even more pissed off we didn't get an opportunity to see that art. But you know what? At the end of the day, we got what we got.
Yo, what if Channing is our next Gambit?
He better not.
We better.
Oh, no, I'm not having that.
Yes, he will. Yes, he
I'm
will.
not having that
Yes,
shit.
he
What
will.
up, Eli?
He was like 230 pounds in an 180 pound suit.
And
I mean,
A stuffed sausage.
and
He looked
we
like
have people in Halloween.
he looked like Peter Weller in
We have people
RoboCop.
dressed
When they
up.
took the
We
mask
got
off
people
RoboCop,
dressed
he
up
looked like that,
during
all tight and
Halloween.
shit right around here.
yeah.
Halloween is right around the corner. We're gonna have people dressed up as
I deal with this shit.
the Joker's wife and girlfriend and stuff like that. We got all that type of stuff. You mean to tell me Channing Tatum being a little bit heavier set, okay? The mask clearly was every crevice of his face. But at the end of the day, boy played the hell out of that motherfucking Gambit.
You ever seen it?
Good point.
Have you ever seen a thick Gambit in your life?
Yo, Ralphie brought up a good point. There's gonna be a lot of cosplays this year instead of Harley Quinn and Deadpool's.
Yeah, Fat Gambit.
Exactly.
Fat Gambit. What's up, Eli?
But all in all, I loved the film. I thought the film was great. It was expected, and not for nothing, I was very happy that it wasn't all over the place.
Yo, Ralphie Burns Nemesis strikes again.
Nothing new.
I'll tell you, man. Yo, the sneak attacks. The sneak attacks are real. Haj, you got a chance to see it.
I hate your blonde
hair. How many times did you get to watch this shit?
I watched it. I watched it that night. Obviously, we did the show, and then I watched it at the crib on Saturday.
At the crib. Oh, pirated, huh?
Saturday. Absolutely, it was real.
Wow.
You guys are supporting your Marvel. Good job.
Real clear, real clear. But anyways, yes. So after my second viewing, yes, everything I thought it definitely was on Thursday. I didn't really catch anything new other than a few lines that I might have missed by accident, but it's a really good film, man. It's really good. Like I'm still in between the 8 and the 9, maybe. So I guess it's 8.5 for me.
Is it
really good? 8.5 is good. 8.5 is solid, man.
Okay.
We right there. It's solid B plus. But as far as comic book accuracy and bringing different elements we haven't seen on film before, I mean that's a 10. A 10. Not the movie itself.
The Wolverine montage.
Absolutely.
Yes,
so
James.
now we can talk about
the Hulk one where he had his claw like this. That's from the cover, right? The magazine from.
It is from the magazine cover where you can see him through the claws. Absolutely.
Yes. That was no.
That is a Wolverine cover.
Even Jorge recognized.
Even Jorge knows that one.
Wow.
Exactly.
Timing in, buddy.
Exactly. So to go through the Wolverines, like the one I talked to you facts about it before. That motherfucking Age of Apocalypse Weapon X Wolverine. That shit threw me. It looked.
He looked great. He looked like 90s style with the fucked up hair. He looked great.
Oh my goodness, bro! Like they went there right off the bat, and then you got the
Morticia.
Got Hulk versus. We got a little snippet of Hulk versus Wolverine.
The brown and yellow. The brown and mustard. The mustard brown.
And the mustard.
Yep. The golden's mustard.
What about the Joe Fix-It storyline and Patch?
Oh yeah,
the Patch storyline as well.
We got Patch, which we always thought, a lot of people always thought that it was going to be another actor playing the Patch character, but all the other Wolverines were all Hugh Jackman. We got comic accurate height Wolverine. Then with the Henry Cavill. And Cavill looks amazing.
Yo, he needs to be the guy. He has to be the guy.
His voice works. His voice works as Wolverine. I like that they had the cigar in his mouth, so he really portrayed the essence of the character.
Henry, come here.
Yeah, Henry did that.
He looked good.
He did that thing. Yeah. So we got the comic book cover with Wolverine on the what represents the cross, but he's on the X.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful attention to detail and bringing these Wolverines out there. Then we got also got an old man Logan Wolverine sitting on his porch. Got an old man Logan sitting on his porch.
Got the real old man Logan.
Right. So with that, bringing in that aspect, the Deadpool core. I mean, they literally ripped the Deadpool core out the comics and put them on film, which was great. The fight scenes, intense, crazy, graphic, bloody.
Bye.
Yeah.
Oh, that dance scene. That dance scene was amazing.
The dance sequence is incredible, man. Like, oh my goodness, man.
Ryan
like,
hit every move.
You could do it. You can literally put Deadpool side by side with NSYNC in their dance routine, and he knocks it out the water.
Obviously, that wasn't Ryan Reynolds. That was a stunt man that took care of that.
You sure?
Doesn't matter.
No, I'm positive.
Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, it wasn't Justin Timberlake.
It was
also for Biggs. He wanted to know what was the Wolverine with him on the X. That is Uncanny X-Men 251.
251.
251. That's the one with Wolverine on the cross in front of a bunch of fucking bones and shit like that.
Accurate. Everything about it was accurate.
Everything about that part was accurate.
Even if we go back to the Age of Apocalypse, Wolverine, the Weapon X, even like having like the alleyway and the darkness and the graffiti of that alternate timeline, like just brought the effort, and then he was savage too with it. Like he kept hitting him with the stub, hitting him with the claw, like savage.
Then we could get to these fight scenes because the first fight between Deadpool and Wolverine was great, in the void, but the second one in the car,
oh my goodness! I mean, you want to talk about savagery?
Phenomenal.
These motherfuckers were going at it, man, to the point they just passed out, like insane, man. Like,
and I have to agree with this. He said they need to rewrite and change the law of comic books and make Wolverine an official 6'2" tall because Hugh Jackman killed it again.
Yeah,
I will say this. Because all of us had talked about the comic accuracy of Wolverine for decades. And then to finally see it being made fun of in a movie to where he hops down off the fucking bar stool and you look at him, you're like, okay, maybe they're right. Maybe they're right. We shouldn't have a comic accurate Wolverine because this little motherfucker is not.
Yeah, that's not where I want to go. That's not going to work. Now imagine in live action, you got a Wolverine that small going up against the Hulk.
Right,
bro.
Yeah,
right,
swinging
like a fucking twig.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. So I'm one of those people that always was like, I don't care that Hugh Jackman is 6'2" and he's playing Wolverine. That motherfucker is Wolverine. Like it is what it is. So I was always on that side, and then so I'm glad to kind of poke fun at it. Like, all right, you want a short Wolverine? This is what it is. This is what it's gonna look like. This is what's gonna look like. It's gonna be little itty bitty. Shit was crazy. So Cassandra Nova, menacing, OP, can't do much with her. Like as far as if you're a hero, that's what I'm saying.
I like the power
do too much
scale of, massaging your brains and shit.
Bro,
that is giving you a
so
Swedish massage right there. She was just like,
her power set is completely different from Charles.
She is a telepath, but she's also a high resolve of telekinesis. That's why she has the ability to sync through your brain in order to see she's literally feeling what you're thinking.
Exactly.
It's really wild too, because if you would pay attention to detail, every time she pulled out, she would go like this. So it was just
like she had brain matter on her fucking hand. She kept on whacking.
Yeah. And then what Deadpool said? Yeah, she never washes that hand. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they know that. That's how meta the movie was. Like, they know. Like, they wrote it into there, right? So she was cool. Mr. Paradox, he was cool at times. He was weird at times.
True.
I loved it.
When he got silly, he got kind of whack. When he was more straight edge, he was
Although the introduction, the pull-in of Deadpool arriving at the TVA to the point where he's finally told that he's Marvel Jesus, and he sees the screens of the MCU in the TVA, and then he runs to the camera and it's like, "Suck it, Fox!" And fucking headbutts the fucking screen, and then he finally gets tailed up, but he gets felt up at least like 5 fucking times.
Really was
and he was like, "I'm pretty sure that your tailor is a predator."
Yo, he was really filling him up. He kept smacking him on the ass. Like, this shit was funny, bro.
Got up in the between.
Like that shit was fantastic, man.
So Eli just said, what about the fact that Deadpool knew everything? So his breaking the fourth wall is pretty much the fact why he knows everything, but he knows everything about the MCU. He knows everything about 616. He knows everything that's happening right now. And I think that just proves the point of introducing him in this.
Which that's why he tried to go get a job with the Avengers. He tried to get in.
Yep, that was his job interview, and he got shut down. Oh, we're standing up now. Oh, we're standing up now.
and Happy played happy, and that was dope. Like he was absolutely happy. So to have him and Ryan Reynolds go at it, that was pretty.
I used to be Tony Stark's chauffeur. Oh, you used to be chauffeur. What's your special power?
Parallel parking.
Parallel parking.
Yo, the comedic timing with Ryan Reynolds is unmatched.
It's impeccable.
So
he's nuts.
Wait,
I will say
real quick. I'm sorry. Him and his girlfriend. What happened? My mind's a little vague.
Whose girlfriend?
They just broke up.
They just broke up.
You talking about Deadpool?
He kept killing or what?
Yeah, it fell out of love.
So this is what happened. So she got shot and died in the last movie, right? But he fixed it at the end of the movie, right? So she came back to life. When we catch up with Deadpool in the movie, so she obviously got killed because of shit he was doing. So she wanted him to bring meaning to his life, like use your gifts for something that's meaningful. That's why he went to the Avengers to try to get in. He couldn't get in there because he couldn't get into the Avengers.
He started working at CarMax.
Yep, he was suppressed and started working at CarMax with motherfucker Peter. And then because he wasn't who he was anymore, pretty much the person she fell in love with, like they split. Like he kind of pushed her away
Gotta
from
love.
was acting. So that's what happened, and that's why when we catch him at the birthday party, they're just buddies right now. But
which then also proves the point that you can't be working at CarMax because that is a beneath you job for a young woman like herself.
Yep. But that's time out for the audience members that happen to be employed there. This is not about y'all.
Don't understand.
It's not about y'all.
If a woman looking at you funny because you're working at CarMax, you know why, brother.
That's right.
But you've earned your living. You've earned your living.
You're earning that paycheck.
Someone has to be the equal medium in this group.
Yeah. But no, Jorge, that's what it is.
That's pretty much what it is.
He basically lost her over depression. If you want to get technical with it, he became depressed and wasn't himself.
So I still give this and I'll say it. I still give this an 8 because I still feel the same way that the first act and the second act of this movie definitely was like on 10. I felt a little bit of resolve towards the ending.
Yeah,
I felt like the ending was going to lead more.
Yeah,
and we didn't.
We kind of needed,
and it was okay because I'm pretty sure I'm going to see both of them in Secret Wars or whatever.
Yeah. We just needed it to be more.
I wanted something that was going to connect to something. So that was my gripe with the film.
But that's the problem.
So pretty much this movie was King Kong and Godzilla in Marvel form. That's it.
That's what it's saying. But that's the problem because again, your expectation isn't I needed to lead into something. So we're always isn't that kind of like a hamster wheel at that point? It's because we're always running to something. Why can't we just finally just get to a point where it's like, you know what? You gave me the art for the art. And that's it. Because essentially there's already a whole bunch of 62 other movies or their phases, whatever the case may be, which shit still isn't finished. We at least got something where it's like, you know what? The Kang Dynasty, we've been fed all of this stuff and it was all over the place. We finally just need to collectively get here. Let's get here. And that's what Deadpool and Wolverine did.
No way, bro. We invested decades.
You do understand that that's what that's DC's problem. When they started doing one shots for every single thing that they were doing, then all of a sudden people weren't as invested as they used to be.
We're not DC.
We're not in DC.
We're not.
This is where everything connects.
So let me chime in for a sec. So basically, this is what we needed out of the Deadpool movie. All right, one, the entertainment side, we got that.
Post-credit scene with Xavier would have just sealed it up for me.
We got that. We got the entertainment. Don't come on, comic book nostalgia, all that. We got everything we wanted out of that. We needed the ending to not leave us. What is
exactly
it? Play the game.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna get there.
We're all in the same boat here.
But we needed the Deadpool movie to give us some sort of direction because they're two massive characters. And now that they're in the MCU, they're way too important to the next couple of Avengers films.
Or how are they going to be made important in the next coming movies?
Like we needed something to be like, all right,
not DC.
We needed a direction. That's all it is, Ralphie. That's all it was.
My bad.
That's all it was. Look, all I needed.
We just needed direction.
Here's what I needed.
That's
I needed
all.
a post-credit scene that basically was going to say, okay, Charles, whoever Charles was going to be, if it was going to be McAvoy, if it was going to be Patrick Stewart, old ass, whoever, even though he got his neck snapped in fucking Multiverse of Madness.
That was 8 Charles.
Literally just saying, like opening the door to the mansion or something like that. I don't know, but I need.
Yeah, we just needed a direction. We just needed direction. We are left before the last movie, before this movie that came out. We are still at the same point.
I'm still at the same point,
which is
where the fuck
is right where San Diego Comic-Con led us to the wildest fucking weekend ever, and we're going to get there.
And that's probably why Feige probably did that or even, I don't know, maybe they cultivated this, whatever the case may be. But we are essentially going towards like a whole different direction, let alone, again,
big difference.
The whole RDJ and all that types of stuff. So I don't think that was a space that we need, right? We don't need that type of space. It was just, we finally just have a movie that Marvel.
I'm not bashing the movie.
Yeah.
No, I'm not taking away from that. I'm just saying, like, I think people just need to look at it in another perspective where it's just, here's a
King Kong and Godzilla.
Basically.
Yeah, exactly. Like I want
King Kong and Godzilla.
James, I went your route, and I was like, okay, I
no expectation.
watched the X-Men animated series. I did this. Let me start lining the pieces. But then, like you said, like, all right, I'm gonna entertain myself. Let me just enjoy the movie instead of
I was entertained.
So one of the things I do love about the movie that it is more self-contained than I thought it was ever going to be. I do love that. I said that the other night. I'll still say that now. It's just the ending where we're just ending the point.
That's it.
Where the fuck are we going?
Where are we going?
Yeah. Because we've been confused for.
I'm still confused
came out?
after this weekend.
The Marvels was the last movie that came out, right?
I'm still confused.
Yeah, we don't know where we're going. It's been a year and some change. We still don't know where this motherfucker's going, right? So that's all it is. I'm with you, Ralphie, on the self-containment. I'm cool with that. That's what I appreciated it. But I'm also with facts when it's like, yo, where the fuck are we going?
I love the movie. Where we going?
We driving around with no direction.
That's okay. Sometimes you gotta just enjoy the ride. Let Jesus.
You know what I'm saying?
Gear. That was Marvel
Jesus
that geared
it was more party than nerd. Bam, you hit the nail on the head. You hit the nail on the head.
And I'm here for the party, baby. I'm here for the party, baby.
So, all right. So
go ahead.
Yeah,
Take it.
the cameos, of course, making the most sense. They weren't just cameos. They were supporting characters in this entire film.
100%.
Every single cameo, from Chris Evans to Jennifer Garner to Wesley Snipes to X-25. God damn, you really put the bootleg up there. Slot lights.
Absolutely. That's all we can get. Good job, Jorge.
Jorge really put the bootleg.
Yes, get what we can get, Jorge.
You can see that cam. You can see that camera.
Oh shit!
Ooh,
Look at that picture right there.
That quality is.
God damn. Ooh, that is Indian quality right there.
480p, baby.
Effing Blade, goddamn right.
Okay, and Channing Tatum. Don't forget Channing Tatum.
Nah, listen.
Fat Gambit, old Blade, old man Blade, fat Gambit.
You're just a hater.
Soccer mom Electra.
Yep.
You know, this is what we had to deal with, and they were handling their business. And then the creepy motherfuckers that got online and started talking about X-23 the way that they did. The girl's 19. Chill out, y'all.
What's wrong with y'all?
She look good.
What's wrong? Hold on, time out.
Stop, she looks good.
Stop.
She looks good. She looks good. Stop. She's grown now.
No.
She's grown.
No.
She's barely grown.
Seems like you're ready.
James, in the comics, does X-23 play with those goofy sunglasses?
No, the glasses.
No, that's all movie.
That was from the
That's all movie.
Logan film.
But
from the Logan film.
But not saying Avengers Assemble and saying Flame On fucking killed me.
My favorite cameo. My favorite cameo, straight up. Because he had
he's gonna say it. He's gonna say it.
Even though we should have known he was the Human Torch the whole time,
of course.
Threw you off.
It still fucking threw you off.
Red, white, and blue on his arm.
The hero landing.
They threw you off because he was delivering lines at first as he was Captain America.
Uh-huh.
If we fight amongst ourselves, we're already defeated. Shit like that, right?
Yep.
So he was talking like Captain America until.
Oh, he gonna say it.
Yeah. Until that shit. So he kind of threw you off.
But
it was dope. It was brilliant.
Even after the fact, when he flamed on, he got met by a mutant by the name of Pyro that just literally just took the fire right out his ass. So that just tells you right then and there. That is a former Fantastic Four member in the Void, literally getting defeated by a C-list mutant from the Brothers of the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. C-list mutant,
almost D-list.
So, let alone we're pretty much approaching the end of the multiversal saga. When the mutant saga begins, you want to talk about OP? These some OP motherfuckers.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm just letting you know now.
Yeah, but 100%. We're not gonna get there right now.
Stop it, Ralphie. Stop being.
We're not gonna get there right now.
Stop being.
Listen, letting you know.
But to Ralphie's credit, Channing Tatum was hilarious. Channing Tatum was
that bullshit ass Creole accent.
That dialect was.
But that
garbage.
was funny. But it was funny. This is a Deadpool movie. But it's a Deadpool movie. We needed that.
And that's sense. Exactly. Yep.
Like my mama used to say to me, that did you? I was like, what the fuck? The costume, his uniform, his costume was accurate as fuck,
but
Accurate
also
shit.
showed how fucking ridiculous it
That's
would
a
look on
ridiculous
canvas.
outfit to show online.
So
Taylor Kirsch should have been Gambit from jump.
I appreciate the comic book accuracy, but now we see why not every comic book costume can translate well on film.
Right.
They put Taylor Kirsch in like a fucking top hat with like a pullover trench coat.
Well, shit.
That was it.
He almost looked like a
He
fucking
was
magician.
Gambit.
Yeah.
When in X-Men Origins,
even though he was dressed up like a magician.
He was,
bro, but he was Gambit.
It's fucking.
I hate to break it.
I thought he was gonna pull a rabbit out of his hat and shit.
Bro, he was great.
He was wish list, okay.
So maybe if they would have did Taylor Kirsch in the Gambit uniform, it might have looked better.
There it is.
Yo, Jorge, these split frames are fucking killing me, yo.
Yo, Cannon in that picture right there, Cannon Tatum looks like he just had a rough week. He's 45 years old, maybe 48.
Yo,
his wife is about to divorce him.
Like, whose dad is playing cosplay with this bullshit?
Hey,
look at this.
Forget that. That is if I don't see Oz in a Gambit costume this Halloween,
he's gonna look crazy. He's gonna look so fucking wild,
bro.
Prepared,
bro. He looked like he been drinking motherfucking Natty Ice all motherfucking day.
Remember Psylocke from the Fox universe? How bad that costume was?
No, you talking about Vanessa Munn? Olivia Munn. Olivia Munn looked great.
Yeah, that was accurate, and she looked good in it.
She looked good in it. Channing did not look like Magic Mike. Look at that motherfucker.
Come on now. He looked like what? That boy was
like happy.
That is not. Look like he's doing a move from Step Up 6.
He's been smoking on Marlboro Lights all week.
Look at this bullshit.
He's changing brakes as we speak with a cigarette in his mouth.
That man is a happy
look like he's
man.
playing Yahtzee.
I cannot wait. They better bring a movie out with him. Give me an hour, 30 minutes.
We need
Channing Tatum looks like
step down.
Channing Tatum looks like he's waiting on a pot roast.
You're just hating. Wait. Just wait
on Magic Mike. Look at that.
But Channing Tatum, he definitely added to the movie, man. Like it was great.
That's what was funny when he was talking to him. Like, what is he saying?
The Gambit fight scenes were dope. Definitely dope.
Right.
Like he definitely with the stick in the card, blow up.
Well, and to take note, to basically piggyback off of what you just said, they did not waste that R rating at all.
No, they did not.
They did not. They used that shit to a T from the beginning of the movie to the opening credits all the way till the fucking end.
That's how he did it. It was one in the butt and then the other one was in the crotch.
Biggs, how X-23 sliced Juggernaut's fucking Achilles.
Oh my god, bro.
What did Bam Bam throw up? He said way too many po' boys. That's some Louisiana shit.
Oh my god.
Yo, straight up slices Achilles. My man did the gangster lean. He did the Michael Jackson Smooth Criminal for no reason. X-23 got right up on him. Yo, they didn't have my man. Yo, is Finn Jones alive? Finn Jones was the original Juggernaut.
Oh,
because they just had a random Juggernaut.
So hold on, pause. He didn't want to do it. He never wanted to do Juggernaut ever again. That's why he didn't.
Really?
Because that helmet is trash from the Fox universe. Good God Almighty.
That's factual. He didn't want to do it again.
The second Juggernaut that we had, the one from Deadpool 2.
Yeah,
excellent.
Well, we can all agree that the Juggernaut and Colossus from the Deadpool movies is way better than what
the Juggernaut Colossus fight in Deadpool 2.
Oh my god,
is
sick.
Top notch.
Yeah, sick.
CGI fight on go.
CGI characters as it should be.
CGI accurate as it should be.
Yeah. As it should be.
Absolutely.
But yeah, Blade look a little old though.
Blade, he's talking about he's
a little weathered.
Blade, yes.
Yeah.
He's a little, he's a little long in the tooth. Like he's that old vet that
Father Time has caught up to him.
Wasn't there an actual thing between Ryan and Wesley Snipes though that there was a little bit of a little beef
from Blade 3?
Yeah,
from Blade 3, right?
Wesley basically said in an interview that Ryan sent him a text and was like, "Hey, can you give me a call?" And he was like, look, I ain't talked to this motherfucker in 20 years. And he was like, I think I just might have to pick this shit up. And he told him that he wanted him to play Blade. And he was like, well, how are we going to do this? He was like, Mahershala's already playing fucking Blade. He was like, how am I going to be Blade in Marvel if there's a Blade coming? And he told him the storyline. And he was like, all right, I'm in.
Yeah. Wonderful. Wonderful.
So they worked it out. They worked it out.
We got it.
Even though Blade 3 does not exist. It doesn't exist. There's only 2 Blade movies. The third one doesn't exist. Third one is wiggity whack. It doesn't exist.
It does exist.
It does not exist.
I'm gonna watch it right now.
Do not watch it. It's fucking horrible. It's the worst fight scene in any Blade movie in the third one between him and Dracula.
I didn't say it was good. I'm just saying
you can't dismiss it.
You can't dismiss it.
Jessica Biel is in it. That's how bad it is.
I will say this. I did like the one line where he did say, he was like, I'm the one and only Blade. When he did say that.
Yeah, that was solid.
That was solid.
After watching him in this movie, Aces, I hope that they don't demand Wesley be in this movie because his moves was out of whack. A 65-year-old Blade? I don't know.
Yo, listen. Blade done lost 72 pounds.
Straight up. Yeah. My man was kind of stacked back in the old Blade days.
Hell yeah, that motherfucking Wesley Snipes was fucking jacked.
Didn't homeboy get stabbed through the chest in the fight scene?
No, he's got stabbed before as Blade.
I was gonna say they definitely.
I knew he was fine. I knew he was gonna.
He definitely looked like he took a sip of Hennessy.
Oh, see now look, Blade 3 is not better than Eternals.
Thank you.
Stop it. Blade 3 is not better than Eternals.
Thank you,
fellas. There's all kinds of blood on that battlefield. I'm sure he recuperated. Like he's good. He rejuvenated. He got some blood. He was good.
Blade 3 is not better than the Eternals, not by a long shot.
No, man, you are on point today. You are on point today.
Blade 3 better than the Eternals.
You are on point.
But
the Eternals might have been boring, but it's not.
It's definitely not.
Y'all not seeing the aesthetics.
No, it's definitely
Y'all not
boring.
seeing the aesthetics.
It's not boring.
It is super boring. It is
the third act in Eternals.
That's a film that leaves you with no taste.
You and 6 other people don't think that movie is boring. So in your
a lot more of us, a lot more than you think.
It's
potato salad with raisin had more entertainment than that.
Jesus Christ, man, stop!
Just letting y'all know.
You had potato salad with raisins?
No, but if it was across from me, I'd just slap the shit out of it.
Potato salad with raisins remind me of the Eternals.
See, told you. You're welcome.
That's what it reminds me of. You're right.
It reminds me of Blade 3. All right.
Nah, that's just stuffing in shit.
So, you on the what's up? Yo, you on the RV going to Utah?
Yeah.
Andre made
that's dedication.
Bro,
that's dedication.
Dre, I drove through Utah before, bro. Don't stop in the middle of nowhere. Because they got these cults out there, it's crazy. I was looking for a hotel, couldn't find one. They kept saying, "Oh, you need to stay here," but the shit wasn't there.
You notice how Haas's mic muffled when he started talking about this shit?
Yeah,
right now.
Don't stay in the middle of Utah. Make sure you stay somewhere safe. Somewhere safe with your family. Somewhere safe. It's nothing but canyon and fucking desert and fucking. Oh man, I hope Dre survives.
So Haas of course has watched The Hills Have Eyes plenty.
It was like that. I promise it was like that.
So literally, I mean, it came out Thursday, Friday happened to where we basically gave our spoiler review Friday in the middle of the night.
Not spoiler.
All the while, San Diego Comic-Con was going on, and of course, Marvel had to give their presentation that was going to happen on Saturday. Saturday at 9 p.m., I think Marvel just pulled the wildest shit out they fucking head.
Yeah.
So of course we got a Thunderbolts cast, and noticeably, Thunderbolts has a little asterisk next to it, and nobody wanted to talk about why it has an asterisk next to it. So I'm thinking they're going the Dark Avengers route. Half of the team is going to break up, and then they're pretty much going to go the Dark Avengers route. Also, they brought up, of course, the Fantastic Four. They did their little sizzle reel, and they actually gave a small trailer, which was called, basically the new name of the movie is Fantastic Four First Steps.
Yeah,
so
I don't like that title.
Alternate universe, 1960s futuristic New York City from another dimension where the Fantastic Four comes through, and we actually got a first glimpse of Galactus peeking through, which looked like a skyscraper whatsoever. And people were like, well, I thought Galactus was bigger than that. He can shrink down to size if he hasn't eaten.
Right.
So that does happen. But let's see what else got revealed. Cat 4, they showed a lot of footage. They didn't that hasn't leaked out, but they said that the Cat 4 footage was off the chain.
See what I'm saying? Let's keep it that way.
Cat 4 footage was bananas.
Let's keep it that way, please.
Please let us keep it that way. But the fucking wildest shit happened when, of course, Marvel introduced the Russos that said they're going to come back for Avengers 5 and 6. They revealed the names of the movies that they're going to do. They're going to do Secret Wars, which we probably already had in our mind. But then we wanted to see exactly what they were going to do with Kang Dynasty. And if they were going to either recast a brand new Kang or what. All of a sudden, the lights in Hall H go green. A bunch of fucking green-ass cloaked gentlemen pop out. They're all dressed like Dr. Doom. A miniature, a shadow Dr. Doom pops up to the front, pulls it out, and it's Robert Downey Jr.
Legend. There you go. There you go.
Yo, bro, yo, you're killing me.
Oh my God. He said it right there. Okay, right there. Right
Ken
there.
Lazarus is back.
In the middle.
So I feel very indifferent about this news because, for one, I'm blaming Jonathan Majors. I'm blaming you, brother.
Wait, why are you blaming this?
I'm blaming you, bro.
Yo,
don't do this. Do not.
Maybe
I'm blaming you, man.
Maybe you need to preach right now.
No.
Go ahead.
For one, my man.
His organs.
Listen.
We're listening.
For one, Jonathan Majors had an opportunity to be a part of probably the next 3 fucking phases in Marvel. He was going to be the peak of villainy in Marvel for the next 3 phases. He was probably going to be a portion of about 10 films playing probably 10 other characters, all variants of Kang. And then you had to go and fuck around with that woman.
Don't do it.
You fucked around with her.
What kind of woman was she?
She was one of those, Milk and Magnesias. Off-white taupe looking children. So what had happened was he was trying to get away from her in the SUV, right? But he ain't run fast enough. But he got caught on camera. See, the NYPD is slick. They'll get your ass. But motherfucking Kang, the generational bag fumble, generational that he calls Marvel to get on the phone.
Right, Aces.
Somebody that was in his house. He just won an Oscar. He was away from
right,
Marvel.
Aces.
You know what I'm saying? Just for real. Oh, look, RDJ was a cokehead. We know this.
Yes, he was.
So the same way he can come,
he was getting arrested every day. Look, I am old enough to know. I am old enough to know that this man went to all types of rehabilitation.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So after they nerfed Kang and Ant-Man, I didn't care for the character. That's fine.
Yo, and that's so many people's opinion, man. Once Ant-Man and the Wasp can beat up a Kang, it's a wrap.
Even after Loki season 2, you kind of figured that was pretty much it, or there was going to be something, or if there was going to be anything at all, it was going to happen there. But he fucked up his chance. Yeah. And they had to call somebody in their motherfucking house to come clean this shit up. And who did they get but the one person that they knew could resolve this shit and have the biggest draw? RDJ.
Listen,
and I have a problem with it.
I pose you to this question then. What's your problem outside of Kang fucking up? What's your problem with it?
My problem with it is that if we're going to start having this recollection of films that are going to have Dr. Doom in it, he can't be Dr. Doom for 10 years.
Why can't he be Dr. Doom for 10 years?
Can't be the Dr. Doom for 10 years.
You don't expect him to be around?
No, he's not going to be. No. If I'm getting rid of Joe Biden as president, he needed to get the fuck up out of here out of Marvel.
Wow, unbelievable! Again,
he's nowhere there.
We're nowhere.
Get his old ass out of here.
Biden was pissing in his pants. Like, what are you talking about?
You know what I'm saying? So, and the thing is, I would love to say that it's the demon in the armor story. I would like to say that it is.
I don't think it is.
I don't think it's that.
It's Victor Von Doom.
If we watch what the Russo said, this is the next Victor Von Doom.
Yeah, but look, how long? My thing is the only way to cure this shit is to literally do what Secret Wars did. Have him walk up,
like
almost like how Ultron did.
Yeah.
And then have the real Victor Von Doom from another fucking universe snatch Robert Downey Jr.'s ass up and kill him immediately. Get him the fuck up out of here and have a new Victor Von Doom tomorrow.
I mean, it's possible.
Secret Wars,
but then who would you have?
It's possible.
Who would
possible.
you have to do something like that?
Anybody
because
else?
Honestly, Tiffany. Okay, so Timothy Chalamet from Dune, he can be Victor Von Doom.
You know what? That's a good idea, Ralph.
So I have this.
Timothy Chipotle. That's what he said.
Timothy Chipotle.
Lasagna.
I have this idea to present to the panel.
Go ahead.
What if
I believe that
RDJ is always going to be under the mask, so you don't
That's
actually see his face. He's just playing the character.
Okay,
that's old age. You got the AI.
That could be possible too. But the one thing that I did learn from Deadpool and Wolverine is that there is anchor characters that can't die or shouldn't die in the universe because of something that they did too strong. So what if Tony Stark is the anchor for Earth 616? And then
Probably.
Pretty much in order to resolve this universe, or resolve maybe like this multiversal saga and end this shit, they got to pull a Tony Stark from another universe. And who do they pull? The Tony Stark from that universe happens to be fucking Dr. Doom.
But if he's Victor Von Doom, then he's not Tony Stark. He's just someone like Chris Evans who looks like the Human Torch, but is not Captain America.
It is what it is.
You get what I'm saying? Like you're going to have to break it down as this is not Tony
This is
Stark.
going to be complex, man. Are people tired of the multiverse?
I am tired of the multiverse. That's why fucking Victor got to go.
Yeah.
That picture as RDJ, you have to now convince me.
Well, I tell you what, if Robert Downey Jr. is playing this character and as great as an actor that he is, and he's just playing it not as Tony Stark, the arrogant billionaire playboy philanthropist. Like if he's not playing that and he's just literally playing Victor Von Doom and he's just bringing a whole different essence.
It's going to be weird
to the table for maybe it's not
I think it's going to be weird because literally Tom Holland's major connection to RDJ and that face as Tony Stark, he has to fight Victor Von Doom in like 5 movies from now. He's going to look at him as going to be
this is me with a multiverse. That's too much, man.
It is.
Too much pieces.
But maybe he's not going to show his face. I think
maybe we're not getting time no more.
They don't have to show his face. It's much like, look, Thanos. You had Thanos CGI. Then you had Cable. You had Cable. So you had Cable going on as Thanos is going on at the same damn time.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
CGI character. So you think Victor Von Doom is going to be a CGI character?
Yes, because Robert Downey Jr. believes a lot in AI.
He might just be behind the mask.
Yeah.
We don't have to see Dr. Doom's face. Since when do we even want to see Dr.
We may
Doom's
need
face?
one more origin story.
He looks like shit.
So why do we want to see his face? We don't have to.
Hey, look. The only person that's going to know who Victor Von Doom is Reed Richards.
He's playing the character. So why do we need to see his face?
You're going to see his face because there's going to be flashback scenes of his closest friend, fucking Reed Richards from college.
So maybe I don't know, man.
And that's where CGI comes into play because they make him look young. They make him look young.
Thank you, AI. Thank you, CGI.
Thank you. There it is.
Or we just seen it with Chris Evans. Maybe they do show his face once or twice, and somebody does recognize him to be Tony Stark, but he's not Tony Stark.
That's what I was just talking about.
I'm just saying, like it's so many different ways around
Peter.
it. But he's not.
Peter's gonna see him.
He's not going to be Tony Stark. At the end of the day, he's not going to be Tony Stark.
Peter's done. Peter's time is over.
And now maybe we do.
No. You can't say Peter's time.
Peter's time is over.
Stop it, Spider-Man. You're tripping.
Maybe we do get a.
Yo, you hear him? That's your man.
What?
Spider-Man's time is over. Spider-Man?
Bro,
over.
Sony's not going to allow that.
Okay, over.
Sony's not going to allow that.
Mr. Stark.
We need to be prepared for Venom at this point, everybody.
But
we need to be prepared for Venom.
But maybe we get a Tom Cruise variant of
Superior Iron Man. You just made Jorge's day.
White suit.
I would have been more into that
But maybe we get that because RDJ is playing.
I
Dr.
would
Doom.
throw. And the thing is, I hate Tom Cruise, but I would fucking enjoy that shit.
Yeah.
Top Gun.
We're
my
not gonna
ass.
get that.
I'm just saying.
We're not gonna.
I'm
get
just
it.
saying. I
We're
think
not
you.
gonna
I
get
think. I think you gotta. I think you gotta let it play out and give it a chance, bro. There's no need to be all.
I'll give it a chance. It better not suck.
I mean,
you see, that's the problem. I literally just said this in the beginning when we talked about the Deadpool Wolverine. It's like y'all have this expectation that's just up here.
Oh no,
Why
I
don't
knew
we
Deadpool
just
Wolverine was
chill?
gonna be good.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I know, but why don't we just chill? Why don't we just let the shit just come out?
Yeah, let it come out.
Let's just let
It's gonna
them
come
do
out.
the news.
Just like Kang Dynasty was
can't
gonna come out
assume.
until Jonathan
Oh,
Majors fucked it up.
Yo, but you know what? You know what? I'm happy. I am happy that we're not going the King route anymore.
Oh
I
yeah,
am
'cause I knew y'all didn't give a fuck about Kang. Yeah.
No, I do. No, I do. This is the problem. The way they were going about Kang, and I'm not even talking about Ant-Man and the Wasp. The way they were going about Kang, there was like, it was just impossible. It was way too many variants. It was strictly impossible. Like, so how are we going to get an ending to this defeating a Kang? Like, and
There's
then
too
a whole
many
bunch of Kangs. Yeah. So it's just it's not an open and shut door case. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just,
do you know what they were going to do? They were going to pull anchor beings from every specific universe, and they were going to kill the Council of Kangs.
Yeah, that's stupid. I don't like it.
That's what was going to happen. But those anchor beings from every single universe were going to be, probably some of your favorite characters.
And that would have been dope. But we can still do it because we're still getting Secret Wars anyway.
Yeah, that's literally the kickoff. Like the end of Kang Dynasty, that was going to be the kill, and then Secret Wars is going to happen to defeat the last one, Kang.
Yeah. So we got Kang. Kang moved on. We need Doctor Doom is one of the best villains of all time. Period. So why not have not Tony Stark, but Robert Downey Jr. playing it?
I mean, I know he can play a black man. Can he play a Romani actor?
Absolutely.
Yes, he can.
Absolutely.
But we need him to reprise Tropic Thunder again, just one time. For me, like I would
Kurt Lazarus. 5 minutes. Maybe
Kurt Lazarus.
We really one time because again, he is a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude. I said it best. All right.
See what we used to do? We used to make the pyramids with sound, right?
No, that video was crazy.
You think Hugh Jackman will be in the upcoming films or no?
Absolutely.
No.
Yeah.
It's not right.
His next movie might not be until Secret Wars. They're not going to bring him and Deadpool back until then.
Yeah.
He's done.
And
he's not done. He's not done.
Yeah.
He's getting started.
Yeah.
Give us Henry Cavill. Give me Henry
I'm sure that's the next one.
He's the next one. He might be the 616.
Wolverine.
Yeah, he might be the 616. The
and
sacred
goddamn it, give
timeline.
me Gambit.
Wolverine.
Give me Gambit.
Well, we'll get
No.
Gambit. We're not. I don't know if we'll get Tandem again. I don't think we'll get Tandem.
Right,
Let me look good.
Hating on this guy.
But we'll get another Gambit. But another thing. We do know that Deadpool and Wolverine broke records. We know they made 211 million.
Did you know that Marvel is now the biggest franchise of all time?
Movie
all
franchise? Time. Yeah, it makes sense.
Marvel, $30 billion.
That's insane.
Fast and Furious is second.
Insane.
Fast and Furious.
Ralphie, the two best franchises.
It beats Star Wars.
Make sure that we never
It beats Star Wars.
Okay.
The two best
right
franchises.
Here
two
with
best
Fast
franchises.
and Furious. So as far as I'm concerned, eat it, Star Wars. Eat it.
But yeah, 211 domestically, 441 million worldwide.
Yeah.
441 million
in a weekend
worldwide as an R-rated film.
In a weekend.
In a weekend.
That means we'll get Avengers versus Transformers soon.
Never in your
Incoming life. Dominic Toretto in a 1969 Charger.
Now Transformers and Fast and the Furious makes sense because imagine seeing Dominic Toretto pulling up. He jumps out the car and that shit transforms.
Right,
mind blowing.
And insane! And it's just by like a running train as well too. That's holding like nuclear bombs on there. And it just so happens that Optimus is coming over there. And in the midst, what happened? We lost James. It's okay.
but look, Ralphie, but this motherfucker want to watch the Eternals and shit.
Right.
Deep analyze the Eternals and
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Thinking it was like an Oppenheimer.
I gotta connect. I gotta connect a piece of the Eternals is going to happen in Cat 4. Just
Adamantium,
No,
here's what it is.
no.
That's what it is.
So what?
No one's going to rewatch Eternals just to.
Nobody is.
know,
Not
I'm
one
rewatching
soul.
it right now as soon as I leave here.
I'm going to.
It's my
I'm
ass.
going to rub on you some
I feel
potato
like-
salad
I
with
feel-
raisin.
I feel
Nasty
like
shit.
Eternals should be on the Lifetime
like-
channel.
That's
That's
Like
bullshit.
it
that
should,
part.
it should
That
be on the
part.
Lifetime network. Eternals.
Deadpool should have went back into the Eternals timeline and shot
And
them
just
all.
No,
They
sorry.
are
take them all out.
gods.
No, Mr. Paradox should have just blew that shit up. That's what he should have did. He should have blew up the Eternals. Period.
It had no business being in this,
A
in this
waste
whole
of a movie.
timeline.
Yo,
Not
James
a
hates it. James hates this shit so much.
He does. It's just
I love that
making it
movie.
so sick right now.
Dude, I love
Good
that.
actors.
Oh my god, man! You're never gonna get your sequel, bro.
Not at all.
I know I'm never going to get my sequel. That's why I'm going to appreciate number 1, and then I'm going to enjoy it. What was brought to it for Cat 4.
That's also another ensemble to my ASMR collection. Like that, Dune 1 and 2. Like it's just like
You're lying to
white
yourself, bro.
noise,
Doom 2
white
was fucking
noise.
flames.
garbage. Okay, garbage.
He said I'm gonna add it to my ASMR collection. What the fuck does that mean?
Just
Yo.
out there. Whatever I feel like today.
Ralphie watched her on the plane to Italy. Fell right asleep.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Yo, y'all ain't shit.
Nah, you know what ain't shit, motherfucking Eternals.
Stop. No, y'all ain't shit. All right. So outside of San Diego Comic-Con's wildest expectations of basically, do you remember when they announced Avengers and they announced a villain for Avengers and Loki came out in the suit? Okay, maybe none of y'all motherfuckers did.
No, I
All
remember.
right.
No, stop. My bad. I was looking at text. So yeah, he came out, did his thing, got in front of the crowd, had the little,
Right. And that's when they announced Avengers.
Yeah.
That's when they announced the first Avengers movie, and that was probably like one of their wildest announcements. Do you think that this RDJ Dr. Doom thing probably tops all the announcements that Marvel has ever made in San Diego Comic-Cons?
Woo! I don't know, man, because when they announced like Infinity War and shit, that shit was like, that was just like, because we were like,
remember Infinity War was going to be a 2-part movie?
yeah, like that announcement
That was-
just felt, it just gave chills because it was like we were ascending to that point. Like these movies were hitting, we were ascending there. So it was just like, damn, yo, like Infinity War?
Part
Really?
1, Part 2.
Yes. So maybe it kind of rivals there. For me personally, like for me, I always, even though it's Fox, like when they announced Days of Future Past, like I was ecstatic. Like so that I mean, yeah, I remember that, bro. Like I was obsessed. So
You know what I remember, even though the movie was fucking garbage, the fucking Superman versus Batman announcement.
bro, that was everything
That was
leading
amazing.
up. Everything, I swear to God, bro, everything leading up to the movie, not the movie itself.
Right.
Everything. Leading
I was
up
like,
to
go
the
ahead,
movie.
DC. I was
Even,
like, I'm with you.
Even what was it? The second trailer that they had at San Diego Comic-Con, like second was one of the best.
I was sitting there
trailers
like,
I ever.
I'm
seen
here with
in
you.
my life,
I'm
bro.
here. I'm
I
here.
ever seen.
Then I
And
watched
they-
the movie and I was like, I ain't here
They
no more.
delivered. First of all, the movie that they put out in the theater was fucking ridiculous as far as the pacing of the movie. Like they put the movie all out of whack. Like it's unfortunate that they gave us the Ultimate Edition because it put everything back in its place and it made it a movie.
Martha.
But we got
How'd
the,
you say
we
that
got
name?
the-
Martha.
But we got what we got in the theater, and it fucked the whole. I think that
Yo,
movie
that
that movie actually, in a way, even though I really love that movie, it fucked the DC universe up, bro.
Do
It
you
did.
love that movie?
Nah, I love it because I love Batman and Superman. I don't even care that it's a bad film. Like I love Batman and Superman on the same shit. Like I love that.
Ralphie,
So
what you got
it-
to say
it
about
was-
that movie, man?
But I think it fucked the DC universe.
You ready
up,
for
bro.
this?
And
You
they
ready for
never,
this?
they never fucking recovered.
I don't think it was terrible.
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna get ahead and say that.
Thank
I
you.
don't think.
Thank
Oh, you liked
I don't
it?
think. I didn't say that.
It's
I didn't
definitely
get to
better than the motherfucking Eternals.
that part.
Okay,
know that.
I'll give that.
I
one.
will
We know that.
definitely rewatch that over the Eternals. I will definitely rewatch that over Dune. I will any.
Oh,
given
wait.
day.
I like the Falco's comment. He plays the character Victor Von Doom inside of Tony Stark as they would have switched minds. Basically, from the comic book, It said after 2 movies of Stark's physical body being controlled by Victor's mind, they switched the minds back.
Ooh.
I like that. And then bring him back as Iron Man and get a new Victor Von Doom. Yeah, I like that idea.
That would be tough.
Good one, DeFalco.
Good one, DeFalco.
Oh
What's up,
shit,
Doc?
Doc Rizzo.
You know,
Welcome
Third
back,
one.
Doc.
I like that idea.
What up, Doc?
But Batman vs Superman was trash.
Better than
Nah.
Eternals.
Way better than Eternals. They're not even on the same
Way
level.
better. I will listen
Gigantic
to
Ninja Turtle as Doomsday.
But it has to be the ultimate version though. It can't be the third actual version because that the
I'll
shit we
even
got in
say
there
I'll
was
say the
Oh.
theatrical one is still better than the
no, that's better than
That's-
Eternals. Any version of Batman vs Superman is better than the Eternals. You know
Y'all
that.
need
That
to
part.
stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
But because that didn't hit the way it was supposed to hit, it destroyed the DCU.
It destroyed the DCU.
Right.
That movie, the cataclysmic event of the hype that it caused from the announcement, and then it fucking just
Yeah.
Inside Out was also better than the Eternals. I'll give
yes,
that one
right,
to you.
Malcolm. There
Yes.
it is. Thank you.
Why
We all
why
do
are we
that
talking about Inside Out too?
because that is a beautiful film. That is a beautiful film.
Eli, goddamn. Look, he said both of them were booty
I might as
juice.
well have my 4 and my 6-year-old come do the podcast if we're going to talk about Inside Out too.
It was
Oh
a
my
beautiful
God.
film.
It was a beautiful film. Yes,
It's good.
it's good. It's good.
That's all we're going to talk
But-
about it though.
Wild ass week for Marvel. I hope
Yep.
that the news fucking sticks. This whole RDJ thing, even though this got announced, like where I'm now my mind is fucking rolling. So I'm like,
I
okay,
know.
how do you introduce him? Since you're not gonna introduce him in Fantastic Four, where do you introduce him?
Wait. He's definitely getting introduced in Fantastic Four.
I don't think so. If
He's
it's a
definitely-
post credit scene, it's Galactus's movie.
He's definitely getting. No, it doesn't matter. He's getting announced. We're going to see him in Fantastic Four. We're going to see
And
something.
again, the writing has gotten really, really good now. I got faith after watching Deadpool. The writing,
yeah,
we're
the
up
writing's
here.
good.
That wasn't
So
right.
shout
That was
out-
fight choreography.
there was good. There was depth.
Nah,
as
nah,
well,
that's-
There was
too.
no
There's some
depth in that
depth.
movie. There was
There
literally
was
King
depth.
Kong versus Godzilla. It was like,
No.
here's Deadpool, here's Wolverine, have them fight at least 3 times,
Oh my!
and then put some
goodness.
cameos in here and let
There
it roll.
was some depth.
That's
Don't do
not
that.
the story. That is not the story.
And
I
it
can't
was
believe this.
excellent. See, you don't need much.
Just like you don't need much in Eternals.
Ah,
Hey, let's just
see,
go ahead.
but
Beautiful
No,
scenery.
no,
New
the
Zealand.
opposite. You needed a
Angelina
lot more.
Jolie.
God damn it,
Like
needed a
more
lot
fighting.
more.
Y'all don't like dialogue. Kiss my ass.
Yeah, the AI
Nah,
is
bro.
writing.
The AI writing.
The AI writing. Yeah, that's probably what it was.
All right, that's the show. Next week, we're gonna have to dive into some more of this shit. But feel free because we will be starting our mutant podcast coming up very soon.
Oh, we got some comments, dude.
Yo,
Oh,
Yeah,
give us comments. Give us comments.
give me the goddamn comments.
Yeah,
Give
people,
us
And it is
comments.
the show.
What you waiting
We're
on?
still going live, buddy.
we're still going live. People, all right, here we go. The
He didn't even say if he put comments up. Look at that. Wow.
Was it Marvel's
Wow.
biggest week ever? Here we go. Instagram, I just did. All right.
Oh my God, Facebook's
Let's
probably
go.
fairly big week. I just hope they can deliver. Oh,
Which
look,
they will.
optimism.
We all
Optimism.
will.
agree. We
That
do.
is
Here we
optimism.
go. I like
We do
that.
hope they
That's a
deliver.
good
That's
start.
right.
Here we
There you
go.
That's
go.
right. What's next?
It's been one of the biggest they haven't had in a minute. I mean, at the time, the revealing of Kang with Fantastic Four and Secret Wars was super hype. That was like 2
Optimistic.
years ago. That was
Yeah.
2-3 years ago. Yeah,
There we
yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Totally psyched for RDJ to be back in what seems to be an effing catastrophe since his death. Exclusive Deadpool, Wolverine, and the cherry on top, the Russo brothers. See,
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
are loving it. Go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that it? RDJ couldn't say no to the Disney check. I think Deadpool and Wolverine was one of the
so true.
greatest comic book movies I watched. In the words of Human Torch, you could quote me on that.
I respect it. I respect it.
Let Marvel cook.
Yeah, right.
I respect that too.
How come Star
Damn.
Wars fans
Thank
can't be
you.
this cool?
Started the MCU and is about to end it too. End it.
Ooh.
Sheesh.
Ooh.
All right, Erica. I'll say it this way: RDJ basically created the MCU. Correct. It's poetic justice to have him destroy it. What the fuck is up with y'all?
Nah.
Wait. Hope there's another finger snap.
have-
And he's
to
gone
have
again.
him. Yeah, he could.
They ran out of
Word.
He could destroy it. He could destroy it. He
Word.
could destroy it, and then they repair it. That's why we get Secret Wars and Battle Wars.
Oh, he's going to be a sacrificial lamb. I like it. All right, whatever. I just want to know who the new Iron Man is then. Tom Cruise.
Timothy Chimalote.
Or he will play both in separate movies. Okay, yeah. Is that it? Oh, wait. Mads Mikkelsen could play Dr. Doom. Yes, he could. If you want older. Younger Adam Driver could be good. Dan DeHaan. Lakeith Stanfield. Richard Madden was already an Eternal.
Lakeith Stanfield.
Lakeith Stanfield.
That's a good choice. That's a good
recycled and unoriginal.
Yeah, that's also
also true.
Yeah.
Also true.
Cannot fault you on that one.
Nope. Go ahead. Boo this man. Yo, Andre, did you send this from the U-Haul? Apparently, before he was brought on as Iron Man, he originally auditioned as Dr. Doom. So it could be an interesting twist of events. Maybe they've already talked about this.
Yeah, he bombed that audition too.
For Dr. Doom? Then we don't want this. I truly believe that they're in such a bad state right now that they're throwing darts at anything just to see if it sticks. They're basically exploiting the multiverse to the extreme to try to make sense. But yeah, so many other wonderful actors to choose from. They still could have brought back RDJ, but whatever. Let's see what happens.
Yep, optimistic. That sounds like an optimistic.
I mean, he was optimistic at the end. He said they're just throwing darts at fucking ideas, bro. When Wolverine was talking to shit, we talked about that. The fight scene in the car was amazing, Bam.
Yeah,
that's one of the best fight scenes I've ever seen in any Marvel flick.
Yeah, totally agree, man. What a wonderful, probably one of the top 10 fights in MCU history.
Top 10.
Straight up.
The car fight is there. He's like, I'm gonna fight you now.
Yeah, I'm gonna fight you now.
Yeah, it's because he laid down the truth.
You're like you talking big shit, like you can beat me. I'm gonna fight you now.
Yeah,
but yeah,
love it.
Who wins? Who's better? It all depends on the story.
It depends on the story. You ever listen to Stanley?
Yeah, whoever's the writer,
whoever's writing the story,
but in all
they get to tell who wins.
In all actuality, I want to say that Deadpool is way more versatile. Than Wolverine is. Way more versatile. He's way more skilled. But Wolverine, when he gets to that savage, and you're in close quarters with him, I don't know.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
That's what Wolverine's just a wrecking ball.
Yeah, but Deadpool. Deadpool. His weaponry and his fighting ability.
All those operations in the comics of the X-Men, you throw in Wolverine first. He gets shot at. He takes all the line of gunfire, and then you send to everybody else.
Yeah, that's why he wears that suit
and
cause the attention, right?
And not for nothing, Wolverine gets his ass kicked a lot too.
Kicked a lot.
So let's not much as he's.
You saw that in X-Men '97.
Yeah, he gets his ass kicked a lot.
A lot.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
People still love him. We still love him. He just gets his ass whooped a lot.
Is that it for the comments?
Yeah, that's it, man.
Yes. All right.
Yeah, good comments. I think everybody.
Absolutely. Obviously,
checked out RDJ.
You guys
they're excited.
Nostalgia is a motherfucking drug.
It is.
Y'all love it.
It is.
Yeah, we want Luke Skywalker stories.
Luke Skywalker stories for everybody.
No. We shouldn't even be bringing up Star Wars today.
We gotta get Famke Jensen back as Jean Grey.
Yeah.
We already got Kelsey Grammer as Beast. I
thought they would bring her back for a cameo for Deadpool Wolverine.
You know what? And we didn't talk about it on the other night because it wasn't spoilers. But now that we have spoilers, that's one thing I was surprised about. I thought they was going to do a lot more cameos and
X-Men cameos.
Yeah, I thought they were, and
they brought Fat Gambit on.
But I am completely happy of how they did the cameos in the movie, though. Like I am. I'm just shocked it wasn't like a lot more. Like we didn't see a lot of X-Men.
But I think it would have been overkill to do a lot more cameos. It would have been. So every cameo served its purpose, even Fat Gambit. But I'm just saying.
Yes. But it worked the way it was supposed. The way we got what we got. I wouldn't want to change it. I love what we got.
It's a good movie.
I just we had some direction in the ending, and that's it.
Yep. It's going to do great on DVD.
Yeah. So look, you got an 8. I got an 8.5. He has a 9. Like the movie's an 8.5 between us. Straight up. Yeah. It's a really, 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 really good film. It's great.
And to be honest, if they'd have brought Dolph Lundgren as the Punisher, that shit would have been equally.
Bro, that would have been sick.
Flames.
That'd have been sick. That would have been sick, bro.
People don't know about that. People don't know about that. They don't know about that.
Sick. But no, it's tracking very well for this 1.5. I'm predicting though.
Well, look, if it's already going to hit $500,000 now, it's probably $500,000.
It's probably at $500,000 right now.
So better villain would have killed it for me. True, if it was a better villain.
It was, but you got to remember, when in a Deadpool film, you don't want the villain to overshadow Deadpool because a Deadpool film is different. So
he's going to get overshadowed in Secret Wars.
And that's different because it's not his film.
Mm-hmm.
But the Sabretooth trailer, that was a fake trailer. Remember? Did they?
What you mean?
All right, so they were fighting, right? Like
no, they just had a standoff.
Yeah,
that's all you saw. And then when the movie
happened, yeah. So look, number one, that scene was already leaked months and months and months, even before the strike. Before the strike,
was that designed for that?
That scene was so we already know. Like, if you paid attention to the leak, we already know his head was cut off and Deadpool was holding his head. Like, we already seen that because they leaked it. Somebody leaked the footage of that, right?
I got your queen.
Yeah. Oh, that was hilarious.
I thought Sam was tougher than that.
You got your queen, Furiosa.
And see, you notice how we're not talking about the third act because the Deadpool core wasn't that interesting to me.
No. Nah, I'm just they were just
accurate.
They were accurate.
That felt like it was just extra. It was
they were there to get beat up on and rejuvenate. They were there to get beat up on and rejuvenate.
And then Peter becoming a Peter Pool.
Oh man, Peter.
MVP
of the movie. He was an MVP.
I really want to put really shout out to Ryan for putting his whole family into that. I found out that was his younger daughter that played Kid Pool. That
awesome.
Was that
word.
Awesome.
His wife was obviously Lady Deadpool.
Lady Deadpool. She did the voice of that.
Yeah, shanked in the first 5 seconds.
She did. She rejuvenated.
Welsh Pool. So you got the soccer player from his soccer
team
there. Matthew McConaughey.
Matthew McConaughey was the Cowboy.
Matthew McConaughey was there.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
And he talks. You can now when you see it again, watch his line. It's Matthew McConaughey.
I wonder why X-23 is the only one they brought back.
Because
from the Fox movies.
Yeah, well, I can.
Well,
because Elektra is a Fox movie character too, and so is Cannon would have been.
Blade isn't. He's a New Line Cinema.
Blade is New Line Cinema.
New Line Cinema, my man.
And Chris Evans is a Fox character too.
Yeah.
But bringing back X-23 makes the most sense.
Made the most sense.
She's the one that humanized Wolverine in this movie.
You mean why they brought her back at the end of the as a matter of fact.
Oh, at the end of the movie?
At the end of the movie.
Because we're going to see her again. That's why.
But probably because,
we're going to see her again.
If Cavalrine is the new Wolverine, we need a new female Wolverine. I mean, it only makes sense.
Yeah,
we're
going to see her. Henry. We're definitely going to see her again.
It's like Disney's going to take so much good care of you, bro.
Come home.
Come on home.
They're going to take the better care of you.
Yeah, wear this tight spandex Wolverine.
He got to wear the suit. I mean, they didn't have him in the suit there. He had the wife beater on. And
the wife beater. But dog,
he said, because she got a donkey.
All right, this is where we end. This is where we end.
He's 19.
This is where we end. This is where we end. This is exactly where I get off.
That's our show, everybody. That's our show.
We are not.
So obviously, we're all in agreement that Marvel did have a fucking wild ass week.
What the hell is wrong with y'all?
Every Monday at 9 p.m. You disgusting bastard. YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, IG, wherever you see us, of course, on X. Thanks to the partners on X. She's 19.
Yes.
We will see you guys next week. Party nerds, go. Jorge can't even get the button fast enough.
Can't even get the button.